their game as NIP comes first.
Yeah, it does. They play tomorrow at 2 p.m. And then the bounty game is at 6:30. So that's spicy. And so is this. Gentlemates take on Magic. In our winners game here at Group C, we get to really flesh out this group early here on day one of the qualifiers through to StarSeries 20. Let's jump in with Magic on this T side. Let's just see how high octane the Counter-Strike will be. Because if there's one thing about Magic you need to know, is that they hit hard and they rush fast.
So with the smoke ready to drop it, but they're not going to respect it. You just know off this contact they're going to charge through. He's forced down. Smoke not going to do too much, but the bullets will. Good opening kill. Trade coming. Eventually, it's Moon who actually provides two in from the apps through that window, little edge of the smoke that he finds the headshots. They're still feeling a bit afraid about progressing. Didn't really believe that it was only that one player on site itself. But now they get some confirmation on bodies. Bomb needs to go down. That's easier said than done. It's on top of Van. Instead, they're going to look for fights. They're managing to isolate some of these players, but actually hitting the headshots proving to be difficult. This is scrappy, but everyone's still healthy at the moment. Somehow, despite a lot of peaks coming through. Bomb's still not scooped up. Yeah, there it is. That's all needs to get it, and will. And now he will plant the bomb. No, he won't.
Oh, he knows about apps. So he's got an inkling. Oh, yeah, he's seen Mopos. It's quite cool. 25 seconds left. Moon now has a shot and a chance, but can't find it. And whilst the attention is turned, you imagine the Gentlemates start to creep forward, but that's exactly what Masval wants. Davigi dropped. 15 seconds left. Time now starts to become an issue here still for Magic. They've got to plant the bomb, and they feel so unsettled. Mopos now jumps out the window, and there's simply no time to do it. Alex will just hide. And Magic, I say, oh yeah, they go fast. They get on the site, and they just completely freeze for over a minute.
Just needed to plant the bomb as well. That was just way too tricky there. I guess they just weren't expecting Gentlemates to be so passive in the 3-on-2. But they get so much space. Like, they've got confirmation on two of these players. There was room to get that bomb down. And they never commit to it. And now it's super awkward. It's a force fight. And it's one of Masbel who's just on the clock with Utel.
Just so surprised that they were so hesitant there. It's almost like they didn't believe there was anyone back site. Sasso starts spraying. Unfortunately for him, the bullets don't quite connect. Mopos is here too. Sasso runs away, and that baits in Mopos perfectly. AW needs to try and get a kill. In fact, it's Fade in from short. Mopos has run out of ammo, and that means that Moon's going to punish him. Here's some of the individuals stepping up. A dink onto Alex. Crucial's also found a kill. Bomb will finally get planted. But can you recover this? Or maybe. If Moon can just keep hitting headshots like that, he's the only healthy one. AW is living on a sliver. Yet he's still getting up close. He's still wanting to try and fight. And Davigi gets caught off guard with Util in hand. It's Alex on 50 HP. It's the Shadow spotted. And it's Moon the hero. Magic will run it right back into that B bomb site. And they do exactly what they should have done in the previous.
Yeah, gorgeous round coming through from Moon. Plays that one perfectly. That is a crazy, crazy tease, Fade. What is going on there? What is that? All right, anyway. Yeah, great round from Moon. Hey. Yeah, nice multi-kill. Well played in 1-on-1. Just give it time. See the MP9 hit some shots. Mazza also got a dink with the Glock, which is more than you expected from him. Force by back the other way.
He'll take space. Davichi and Alex just on the edge of the con smoke. And that's a free kill for Sade. Are they going to run in towards B again? Opos comes over. He's got the only M4 in this round. Sasso will fall back. Magic step in. They are able to grab a frag, guard the gentlemates. And now they pause for Fort. Moon recoils with Masval. And now pressure's being applied up con.
Davichi gets killed on Spade 8 trying to lurk out. That was a bit of a freebie gifted over. Yeah, this is a little weird now. Just a complete slowdown, but you've still kept this player at B. AW is just working mid. And it's not going to do too much. Yes, drawing a lot of attention. And yeah, they're just going to focus on killing him, and actually that comes at a cost. So the force back the other way. Looking good, but Masval and Moon still stand. Well, Moon still stands. Bomb goes down. 1 on 3. Had some fantastic impact so far, but there's too many players to deal with. So the back and forth continues.
Love this. This is exactly what we kind of want in a game like this. Gentlemates just swarm in the site, making it really uncomfortable for Magic to ever get settled in towards these after plants. Sassol just taking a moment, taking it all in. He looks very stoic. But Sassol. He was the one that was able to get a 5-7 kill as well. And now it goes back the other way again.
Really wanting to put the pressure on B, aren't they? Surprising amount of energy invested over here. But at the moment, with the focus in on mid and A for Gentlemates, this looks like a reasonable call. Sassol, sole defender. Actually, no, he has some support coming in from short. He falls. Mopaz, great adjustment. Manages to keep it even. Bomb site is taken, especially made better with that kill from Moon.
Just having a look at the timing of this crucial lurk. Surely that's got to be considered at some stage. Davichi can't go until crucial potentially takes contact. Look at this from Moon. Oh, surely Moon gets caught. This is so awkward. Time now starting to dwindle. In fact, crucial. He didn't spot Moon, but he's still able to adjust. Sfade will get another kill back. Davichi's got the kit. Now Sfade knows that he's tucked in the corner and he can just play time. We're going back and forth again as Magic will equalize the situation and make it a 2-2 game.
And Gentlemates are thinking, what is this obsession with the B bomb site? Guys, A exists. Please come find us here, but no. It is BBB. Maybe with the rifle difference, you do consider A now, but... or mid. B has been working out okay. I can't believe Crucial doesn't spot Moon. He was like right in front of him. It beggars believe. I mean, he did get him, so it was okay, I guess, but still crazy.
Right, is anyone going to get 2 rounds in a row? Or are we just going to keep getting this brawl back and forth? Do you know what? I kind of rate it. I'll be up for it. Masval, Tenzi, holding. Sassol creeps close. He's thinking, yeah, come B now. In the greatest spot ever. And they are going to go B, but they're just going to go through short. And he's the only one here. Gentlemates are so convinced that they're going to change up and go through towards A, but no. It's not happening whatsoever. They're just out B, and they've got all of it for free.
Yeah, they molly that position. Flash that's allowed, and yeah, that's the round. I can't believe it just works. They keep going B. And what's the save here? An AK-57, 2 MP9s. I wonder if they will invest anything else into the next round. Feels like you want to, given you forced this one. Especially if you can grab another rifle. But if you lose players here, that's magic. Bring this out. What? Okay, they lost one more. Oh, no, they lost. Moon got 2.
Oh, dear. That is a lot of damage. An awful lot of damage. That's going to be pretty consequential, really, because they would have ideally liked to have saved everything. This round's probably the simplest of the lot for Magic. Just because there was only one defender on that B-bomb site. Fade 8. Definitely sees a player and then relays that info to AW. So that's the Davigi rifle dropped. Opos trying to step in from short, but Moon is getting rid of all his teammates. This should be Magic. Now taking somewhat of a commanding lead. Is it commanding? Not really. I mean, it's 4-2. But compared to where this has been, we could say commanding. No, it's fine. It's a 1v3.
Yeah, it is fine. Especially... Yeah, never mind. Okay, yeah, Maxwell does come through. Gets the trade. Magic 4 and 2. Moon 11 and 4. He's having a great time, isn't he? A really good start to this series. Had a good time in the opening one too. Some great moments from him. Okay, yeah.
Wow.
State cards, yeah, they really are reflecting Magic's dominance on this map historically.
They're doing it again. They're doing it again, and Masval will trade out Mopos. And kill Sassol. This is absurd. The A bomb site exists.
Does it? Looks like they come with a game plan just to try and punish this B bomb site. And it's going really well for them. Even back and forth at the start was a bit tricky. I think the closest the player has gotten to the A bomb site was when they hunted and came through the site.
Alice,
but
yeah.
Yeah, outside of that, Spade 8 walked through connector once. The round previous, they did have a lurk that went up through con as well after the initial fights, but that has just not been at all interesting to them.
Terrorists win.
They'll eventually switch it up. There'll be some point where they immediately smash A. And gentlemen, this won't be ready for it. 7-6 between red square and red square on the B stream. Obviously, it's Astralis and FOKUS. Let me look.
That's
FOKUS are winning 7-6.
yeah, what a comeback. Just popped up. 7-6. They have just lost the pistol. If they win the force fight, maybe you're talking. Yeah, look at that. They were down 1-5 and then won every single remaining round in that first half. And it's the two new kids that are doing the work.
We all stand Yokab. Alex.
Alex.
Ooh, cheeky. And he dies. That flash kind of gave it away.
And then Moppo's punished. Crucial almost gets caught as well. There are a lot of bodies in mid right now. Vessel's hoping to remove one. A swinging player comes his way. Does best him. Just about.
Oh, they're going A.
They're actually doing it. They're in ramp to deal with. Davy G, I can wait.
Oh, but player in short is dead. Oh, Davy G, was he cleared there? I'm not so sure. So he knows he's in a powerful position right now. Moonwalks Palace. Davy G then pops up and deals with Svade. You kind of want Tenzi to be the next point of contact here. I know time is dwindling. For Davy G and Crucial, they're in the perfect spots. Crucial needs to keep an eye on Connector. 25 seconds. They're both going to slip into this corner. I don't know if I love or hate this.
Well, it's not going to be a molly. And you didn't see the second player. Crucial can just win this round. 10 seconds. If he just denies the bomb and lives, they break the smoke. Now they know it's on the moon again. It's always on the moon and he always comes through. 3 kills in the round and a crazy final frag to close the round.
That's ridiculous. How on earth has he been able to do that? And also, how on earth are they ready? Crucial must have got the kill. They must have read the kill feed and been acutely aware of his position. Magic now in complete control. Gentlemates, they had a back and forth for 4 rounds. And then suddenly, it's been completely taken over. One man has taken over the game. That's Moon. They're going to go A again. Look at Tenzi. Scaling it in towards middle. They're just too scared to fight mid. Meanwhile, a creepy crawl. Out on towards the same bomb site. Spade drops the molly and the nade. Trying to go for this double layering again. Mopos needs to be careful.
Smoke's doing a lot of work for them right now. That spam, slightly off the mark. Crucial peering in from short. Mates have the bodies here, and then some. There's Mopos getting success off his position. Kenzie swings forward. Alex bests him. AW gets one back the other way. Still the advantage here for Gentlemates. And a player triple. Are they going to be ready for this?
No.
WG just lies in wait. 2 players. Wants the stairs, and one has spotted. Flying around the corner, but it's left to Moon. He's won some crazy clutches. If that shot had hit, this one was really underway.
I don't think you'll go for this now. You can't go for a 1v3 where you've got no space. You just got to hold onto your AWP. So he falls back into Palace. Really nice setup here from Gentlemates. The double setup on towards A. This time they gambled correctly. Davy G just lies in wait at triple. Doesn't rush his time in, which is the most important thing. So they are able to get around back over the line.
Counter-terrorists win.
Yeah, it takes the entire squad being there. But tell you what, the defensive utility really did a number. It felt like Magic weren't able to progress. They were not able to find any of the openings they were searching for. There was a few attempts with the flashbangs to get something going. Money's not good for the T side into this round. It's got to be Moon, Kenzie, and Spade 8 doing a lot of the work.
Just watching to see how quick they're pushing mid and how quick they're trying to swing on towards short. This round, they're not interested. But at least they've got mid relatively easily. Stepping towards the window, and Crucial will fall. And now, I was going to say, this window player surely will have an opportunity, but Stade has flubbed his timing. But it might not matter if AW comes around the corner. There's still 2 on A. That's your issue. Moon has gutted out all of B. Davigi now reveals himself. You can go to B.
Yeah, bomb's thrown over to allow it. Assault's just being noisy. And they're going to keep these players locked in here. Oh, that bomb goes down on B. It's been outrageously good. Funny said it wasn't really going to be about the AWPers here. It's going to be about the riflers, but it's about the AWPer in Moon.
Need to see his second shot onto Sasso, because the crucial one was just a pre-aim. But Sasso's at back sight. It's literally where the bomb is right now on the minimap. Any kill's a good kill here as well for Magic if they're able to get rid of either Mopos or Davigi. That's going to make things tricky. But yeah, it's actually not been a case of the rifles not showing up. I think, bar Alex, everyone from Gentlemates has been performing well. You're right, it's literally just Moon killing everyone.
Great pick. And a well-worked round. 3 goes 7. Second timeout called for Gentlemates.
Oh.
That speaks volumes to where we're at.
Yeah, those stake odds are not favouring Gentlemates at all. Which, I mean, fair to a certain extent.
AW's found the opener. And through onto Connector, and it's going to really open up a lot of space here. And you can see already the rest of Magic start to work, both mid and A. Pressure is on, a push through the smoke feels like it's brewing at any moment. Crucial's attention, focus on Tensies. And maybe,
Oh, hang on.
Con plays not the key element. Moon catches out Mopos. Molly doing a lot of work here. Davigi stuck in the corner, a ticket. Sassel. Yeah, walked through that hole. He will be murdered. That's why he gets the name. Just like as soon as Gentlemates have a chance, it's ripped away from them.
Yeah, Davigi cannot win this round on 15 HP. And he's already recognised that. He's just trying to see if a kill will come his way, but AW is just too patient. Even a follow-up flash in towards CT. Moon is carving them apart and leaving them in bits all over Mirage. Davigi has to try and get out with his AK. But he's so paranoid that someone's going to peek him. Fortunately, he makes it towards the market before Moon running about with what I can only assume is a pistol. Starts coming his way.
They don't want to throw away what they've got.
No, they shouldn't, to be honest. Their money's not amazing.
It's fine to let this one AK be saved. An 8-round haul.
Terrorists win.
Considering how this started as well, right? Like, Gentlemates, 2 of their rounds came in the first 3. one hold on A since there's fought back the tide of magic that's come against them. And AW gets that kill and gets away is criminal. Spade 8's on the secondary ult. One takes the spawn and okay. Hits the cross and now he can go swap to a rifle.
Fair play. That's pretty insane. Great angle. Moon removed. But they think it's B. I got bad news for you, gentlemates. It's A. Good news is that Magic are really taking their time getting over here. So that means the rotations should be here.
They're going to do some close plan though. That fight's big. Bomb will go down. It's planted reverse triple for these players in towards jungle stairs. Tenzi under a lot of pressure. Okay. Do some serious damage. One better. A frag from the frag. A 3-on-3. Second one lands onto Crucial. Moppos' flank being held for. Tenzi bests him. Now Sassol trying to split in. Maswell's holding his progression. Wins his duel. And Crucial left in an unwinnable situation. Gets one kill, but Tenzi's quick on the trade. It is a dominant half coming in from Magic.
Well, it looked like we were going to get a really competitive first half after the first couple of rounds, and then Magic just broke away, ended the half 9-3, swap onto the CT side, and now it's looking at a little bit touch and go for Gentlemates. They haven't really done too much wrong. They've just died to an AWP over and over and over again.
Yeah, Moon can do no wrong. That's the thing. Gentlemates want to run a similar pistol to Magic in towards B. Maswell with a highly aggressive position. He's in trouble. Gets gushed and gets killed. Has support though. AW taking the contact. This should bait in this player in Tenzi, but no. He comes up dry. Then Sassol follows through on a Spade 8. This is looking good for the pistol.
Oh dear. They just can't hit a headshot, Magic. Like, what's happened? You guys are headshot merchants and suddenly can't do anything. Everyone's running out of ammo. This is so awkward between AW and Alex. Oh my gosh, please. Someone get the kill. AW's waiting with his knife out just in case Alex tries to come through the murder hole. Oh, please. No, not quite. Moon will get a kill. And maybe a second, but it's all going to be inconsequential. As Gentlemates will get that pistol.
Terrorists win.
That's both pistols now under their belt. Question will be if the force buy comes through like it did in the first half. Moon lives with a couple of frags under his belt. Great scaling from Sassol. Just charges through, gets all three.
How's he not dead?
Everyone missed.
Ah.
So false fight, Moon Scout fires off some shots. Do it again. It's gonna be trying to brute force their way through. That could be costly. 7 up close and oh okay, Alex scaling in. Never mind, AW. He's found the multi with the MP9 and he keeps on going. 3 kills to the SMG. It's the support needed. Will be now, but damage done. Tenzi steps out and is stepped down. Fade 8 looks to slide in. See that disruptor. Catches the timing. No way Mopos hits that. Scout is an AWP. What? That was through every single layer of protection. Bomb goes down and Moon swaps the dualies. Calm that Mopos is low. Has to wait for the smoke to fade. The question is, where has he gotten to? Mopos, good angle, but now reveals himself. Scary moment, a fully loaded MP9 now in Moon's hands. One shot will do it. He'll come around the corner. He is impossible to deal with. He can do no wrong. It's a 1v2 and an insane scout shot to get it going.
I don't know how he kills Crucial, but the 1v1 is played brilliantly. The fact he swaps to the SMG, he knows that it's only 1 bullet away from certain death out of Mopos, so he can just jump, he can just be really annoying, completely offset the crosshair. Let's have a look at these Mopos kills, though, because he does brilliantly. Yeah, that's how he kills Crucial. Double digits for Magic.
Who even goes for that shot?
Moon does.
Insane. Insane. And that's both times now the pistol's doing 1 and then immediately reset. This is what happened to... This is what Gentlemates did to 3D Max in their series earlier. Taste their own medicine.
11 rounds for FOKUS as they lead 11-9 against Astralis.
Okay. And it's their map pick of dust too. Back again, Moon on the AWP now. 21-5.
Double setup in towards Con feels quite good, although Spade 8 isn't actually holding a gun. So maybe that could be a little bit detrimental, especially when Contact is actually taken off his back first. They need to leave. Otherwise, Gentlemates are going to swing. Stop hanging around in the open. You're giving me anxiety. Boost up now for the mates as they look to potentially deal with Stade 8. And they will. Brilliant kill out of Sasso. Oh, hello, AW.
Send AW on a little bit of a mission. But they've left. So this crunch to get mid control, it's going to not see anything. And reroute back towards B. Masval's here. AW in ladder is pretty far away. This one's a dicey one to hold on to. It's going to require some Masval magic. First kill, that was easy. Second, less, but does eventually get there. Now AW is given the time to arrive. Tenzi, his support doesn't count, but Masval, the magic is happening. A quad kill, looking for the ace. Can he manage it? Mopos is low. Masval drops a smoke just to give himself some room to breathe. A step out the side. And the ace confirmed. Masval magic indeed.
That's brilliant. That is so well played from Masval. The fact that he drops the smoke in the middle of the site and then he just stands in it for a couple of seconds and then backs out. Unbelievable. I mean, what a move from him, because he completely whiffs the spray on the FAMAS. He has to go to his USP to get a frag, then he reloads, and then he just kills everyone. Mopos can't do a damn thing. Neither can Gentlemates. Down 11-4. Only on Tech 9s. Magic are looking to take their pick emphatically.
go to A, where Moon waits, and he has support. Util goes over, the Tech-9s look to flood out. State 8 force off the line, but the AWP moves forward. Moon wants the fight. He's eager to greet them with his sniper. Flashbang causes some problems, and Moon, ooh, I only get the one. No, still gets another before he goes down. Orp is scooped up. Moppos takes CT, bomb to be planted, but it's all on Moppos.
Oh, yeah, it's a reload. Well, actually, he didn't. He only had one bullet. But because he reloads, now that means that Masvel can get out. Tech-9 out of Crucial is good, because now suddenly he has a rifle, but Moppos has fallen in the meanwhile. Crucial now starts to get a little bit sweaty, but there are players that are so incredibly low. But of course, there's a jump kill in the mix of all of it. Crucial can't believe it, and Magic just keep coming up with these moments.
Oh, he was setting up for the ace, wasn't he, when he gets the kill cleanly on CT, but the jumping MP9. Magic make it so difficult to ever get a fair fight. Moon getting 2 here. Absurdity after he gets dinked by the Tech-9. 8 chances to take their map pick. A brick wall on their CT side after conceding the pistol.
Looks like it all rests on this A bomb site now for Gentlemates. This State 8 position is either genius or deluded, and Alex is ready for it. Timing, up con. State 8 has to communicate this. This is why Moon is playing so far off the site. AW's got the AUG. He looks up con. Of course, it's Moon that gets the opener. Finds it onto Crucial. Wally and Flame will eventually keep him back, but now you got the Spade 8 crossfire, who's only good for a single kill. Alex is trying to buy his time and isn't able to get the frag. Moon looks back on the angle. It's all up to Sasso, and this is all said and done. This is 13-4 to Magic.
That's crazy that that flank is accounted for. Unbelievable from Magic. They really are just Mirage demons. Moon, that is one of the best maps of Counter-Strike I've seen from him. Every single round he manages a multi, it feels. I don't know what the percentage is.
Recently, they've been beating everyone they've been going up against, and they look to do that here and immediately put themselves through to the play-ins.
Yeah, and I think Cash is going to be a map that does really suit them and their playstyle as well. Like, it's a map where you can get a lot of duels early, especially towards mid, right? Like, it's such a brawl there at the moment. So yeah, you can add teams to take advantage of the boost. I think it's going to be a lot of focus there. Let's get into it. Magic, one map up, but Cash, they've only played it the once, haven't played it for 2 weeks. Let's see what they've been working.
Starting on CT is going to be a big boost as well, because you've got to remember that it was Gentlemates and their CT side that was doing a lot of the legwork. Spade 8's got to be careful. We'll start to consider Highway. He won't get the opening kill. We'll drop a smoke to try and block, but Moppos is just going to walk through. Remember, Moppos was on a reign of terror against 3D Max. There's so many smokes, and now with the fade, it starts to get a little bit touch and go for Gentlemate. So they've been able to get the bomb over yet? No. So this gets even more awkward.
Yeah, one player got it. Now the smokes all fade, and you just got to fight your way through, and that so far has gone okay. And it's gone one better. Crucial, 2 quick headshots. AW does get one. He's fast on this flank. Oh, sees a player scaling around the corner, but that player ends up taking out his teammate, so it's just AW left. Pistol rounds, that have not been a problem for Gentlemates. AW, he's hunting. And he's caught by Alex all the way around from mid.
Dum, dum, dum. Is that supposed to be like Jaws with Alex going around A mode?
No, it's the music. It's not playing for you? The like start round music.
I just zoned it out.
Okay, it's stopped. Thank you, production. So it's a killer loop, but it was getting a bit much for me.
I thought you were doing like Jaws.
No, just vibing.
Okay, fair enough.
Force by Nade's done a lot of damage. Smoke block. It did look like they wanted to go A immediately, and they still might. They found the opening pick. Sam's done a lot. And now you can reset.
Do you want to reset? That's the next question. Boost up would go crazy here for Magic. Instead, it's just going to be, what, a walk through the smoke? And now a boost. Up you go. Oh, dear. That was not the way Spade8 wanted that to go. Still going to creep his way forward over towards Fort. Molly not affecting him. It's such a small pocket of space for him to reside in. Gentleman's going to walk right by. Spade8 able to get one, but traded immediately. Tenzi now tries to step in at the forklift, and he's able to get the first. Not able to adjust on Mopos. 3 versus 3. AW looks for the Heaven player, but can't tame the Deagle. Moon now steps up. Bomb planted. Kill collected on Mopos. And in fact, on Alex as well. That's absurd. Crucial. Thrown into the clutch. He knows that one player was over at forklift. He knows that Moon backed up from highway. But he's going to be ready for the double swing. Are they going to be ready for him? They just completely overlook quad. What's going on?
Yeah, it feels like they thought he powered around. I guess because Moon originally got the kill, I think, on a quad player. And Crucial repositions there. I'm going to assume that's the way that played out. Really nice try from Magic and Moon in particular, of course. Yeah, where's he get this kill? Yeah, it's on quads. That's the reason they overlook it. Crucial with a great reposition.
They're going to force again. A double squeaky play. Mopos is acutely aware of this happening. AW jumps around the corner to try and set up Moon, but it doesn't work. That's beautiful out of Mopos. Maybe this guy is just a cash creature.
I like that, a cash creature. That was beautiful, right? Just completely ignores the player jumping across to offset his crosshair. It's a B stack at the moment. So they can just walk in. Well, the 3-0 start, so already signs looking a lot better for Gentlemates here on cash.
Maybe they're the new 3D Max. Whatever team wins on cash a lot, they're the new 3D Max. Because they were the ones that adopted it first.
Long live the 3D Max era of 3 days.
Yeah. 3 BO3s. They haven't looked the same since they lost to K27. Not won a map since on cash.
K27 will do that to you. They're here, in fact. I'm very looking forward to that game tomorrow, K27 versus Aurora. I think that one's very exciting.
Terrorists win.
Presume that Clax will be involved, given it's online.
I'd assume. I don't think they'd drop him for Shalfie.
Hey, Shalfie got them to a grand final. Wasn't so bad for a stand-in.
No, I know, but that'd be so unfair, wouldn't it? Actually, we played one event and got to a grand final, so we're going to keep our 2 in-game leaders, thank you. Goodbye, Clax.
Tell you what, all the games of Cash to watch, no one does mid like Zito.
True. Magic have got pretty decent space out here, actually. Oh, and he's nearly dead. That was the Zito spam. Although, to be honest with you, I first saw it from Hobbit. Kenzie on 3 HP. Probably dead in a moment. Please don't stand in the wallbang spot, mate. You're asking to die. Can this get weird with 40 seconds left?
Double checker setup is weird. They use their mollies for the most part. Actually, no, they do still have a couple. Oh, Moon gets out. There's that molly. Moon's gonna try and bait him as well here. I like this a lot.
It's worked. But Mopos has killed AW and they're out A.
Yeah.
So this just doesn't matter.
Yeah, this is all just smoke and mirrors, really.
Wait, hang on. Does
Wait.
it matter? They've got to get the bomb down. 10 seconds. Oh, Spade 8 caught. Massive kill out of Crucial. Tenzi tries to rotate in. 3 versus 3. If Tenzi can catch one on low HP, that would be beautiful. Double rotate, meanwhile. And they're going to Squeaky, and so is Alex. But Moon has just got his knife out. Oh, timing. Oh, no. Alex has no idea. Moon has got him locked in. There goes the kill. You're right, they got to go quickly. So I think it should be fine. Yeah, Crucial gets that kill. Masval will get Davy G, but Crucial is just staying alive. He's 7-0. And he's won Gentlemates the round. Expensive, though.
And Crucial, the cash creature. Yeah, Spade, it always makes that interesting. I kind of wish he hadn't gone onto that weird angle that he went onto on the right side of default. You know, he just hides in sight, maybe, just maybe. He can catch someone off guard, but I suppose they were aware of his position, so he just tries something different. Trying to avoid the util. Doesn't quite work out. Take odds saying that Gentlemate's going to win this. But do they consider the Moon Orb?
No, clearly not. Sassel dropped immediately.
Moon's got
saying
such
they're
an
gonna win.
aggressive line. Look at that.
Oh, wow, yeah. And that means that you've got players to be free. It looks like they're playing a retake right now as well. Magic. And they're going to need to retake A, because everyone is heading in this direction.
Can't usually he's slowing them down, but they are progressing out. What is Davy G up to behind them? Surprise! Surely the turn comes in, but trade is fast back the other way. Bomb does go down, but so does Crucial. The player advantage, AW in the open, can't quite fight his way out of it. Plus it's at half HP. Moon is here, can throw some utility over. The combo to upset that player, but now with Moppos getting that kill, Moon doesn't want to throw away his AWP. He's going to fall back into the T rounds. They keep on coming through.
They're not holding A, though. That's why they're just playing retake consistently. I mean, they had 2 players on site here, but they just didn't consider someone walking through. They were playing anti-flash. No rotate over at truck to hold for that. It does feel like there is definitely a lot of issues going wrong. It feels more communication than anything right now for Magic. Would love to see a timeout being taken for them. But yeah, just not looking the best. When they played EAC, they managed to get 7 CT-sided rounds. So that means that they would need to get every round here
I do feel Magic do a lot of their best work on that side of the map. Inside, that is. AW. Good trade, but he's in trouble. What is going on here? They cross each other in the smoke. I think this benefits Magic more than it does Gentlemates.
Yeah, it does. Massively.
AW's still here.
Now in the smoke too.
Being planted through all of this. Svedate's arrived, finally gets his kill, and now you know. Well, no, you don't know. Sorry, they killed the side player, so Moppaz reveals himself. Axe hand in hand, just trying to be a nuisance. They're having a hard time finding him. He's found another kill, and he's still alive somehow, but AW, the spam, does eventually get the job done. There's a AWP that can be collected as well. That is finally the first round for Magic.
That is the weirdest round for Magic as well. Like, that is a round that shouldn't have been for them. The fact that Svedate has walked through the smoke at the same time as... I don't know who walked through the smoke. Someone walked through the smoke for Gentlemates. They crossed paths. They've got no idea. Craziness. Unlucky for Moppos, all things considered. Magic get one back. Plenty of money. No AWP, though, for Crucial.
I'd be interested in A. It's been really easy for them. Closest A came to really being held properly was when Svedate was there with the MP9. The two-player commit at B. How long will that be in place for?
Oh, what's this little lineup? Put yourself on the corner. Is there a reason? Maybe it's catch the nade. Ow. That hurts. They're playing off A again.
Allergic to being on site.
This setup, though, is just not working.
Yeah, they did have two players on site a couple of rounds ago and it didn't work either. Alex surely caught. Stabby G, that falls. Moppos now makes moves out in. The Heaven player gets his. Tenzi traded after one. Bomb. Room? No. AW slides out. Bomb dropped on the other side of a smoke as well, and they have to charge through to get it. Sharp shots from AW as Magic string two together in a row.
Yeah, he bails them out massively there, because that was looking a little bit touch and go. But I like the contact. AW takes it from down low, then it is Tenzi, I believe, up high to get that kill of the player walking out the door. And then AW realizes that, hang on, the time is so low, and it's going to be a complete mess on site. Maybe he can be the disruptor, and he absolutely was. Full eco, like absolutely full eco. No Tech 9s, no nothing. Out of Gentlemates. They want to get all the utility and the AWP into the next.
Moonspan coming B more often than not with Zorp. Hanging around the edge of the smoke. He doesn't want to forfeit his life. AW with what is becoming a signature org.
Actually not bad on this map. I don't think his teammates are going to let him get any org kills. Masval will move away. Moon will get another, and Spade just keeps on following through.
Nah, no org.
Unlucky.
There's a Moon triple. That was a Glock, sadly. Oh, well, he gets an AK now. It's an upgrade.
It's not bad, is it? AW, I will not save your org. I'll give you an AK. Okay. So it's interesting to me that the timeout's been called by Gentlemates and not by Magic yet. Considering they were down 5-0, like, I know they've come back, but I still expected to see at least one timeout.
I can hear the CT music playing in CT spawn. It's very enjoyable. Groovy tunes. No all crucial. Elsewise, looking okay. Alex wants a bit more control in mid. We haven't seen super fast mid plays. And oh, wow! That is an outrageous shot to get the opener.
All right. Oh, and Tenzi. Oh, and Masval are now up closer in danger. Crucial hits the headshot. Tenzi's got to fall back, but instead he just wants to stand forward. Alex.
Look at A.
Yeah, that's true. He's dead. This round just completely collapses because Alex just changes up the aggression in towards middle and they've got no idea what's hit them.
Yeah, I mean, that was a ridiculous shot from Alex. Can't account for that, can you? Beautiful from him. And you have to hold on to these two guns. Also, Crucial was like half blinded when he got the kill on Masval as well. That didn't feel like a bad response to send Masval off the flash, but Crucial bests him. And he can't afford to send any more bodies after these two weapons. So 6 now for Gentlemates. I would say also that I feel that just kind of spitballing, but I do really feel like Magic's T side's going to be quite a strength here for them.
Yeah. I'd assume so. That's a crazy opener, by the way.
Okay, Masval just kind of whiffed, it looks like, actually.
Mid again. Oh, but this time Masval doesn't win. So opening kill being found by Masval. Davy G now forced forward and they're trying to give him fights and Crucial will step in as well. That's awesome out of Crucial on the boost. They weren't ready for the second player, Magic. AW in the vent gives it a glance. And to be honest, maybe his position could be enough to upset.
Especially as Moon gets this kill. AW needs to get his timing. Oh, he's missed it. He's missed it and the vent's closed. The rotate will come through and it's Tenzi who instead gets that backstab. Rotate through CT. Mopper should be hearing this, but 2 players. I feel like it's more than he can manage. Or is it? No, Moon will get the shot. Decided to believe for a second when he gets the first.
Yeah, you do want to believe as well, especially because AW is so far away. Like, if Moon drops the ball there, Mopos is certainly on his way to winning that round. Odds are slightly shifting back in favor of Magic on stake, but not by much. 6-4. Limited money. If Magic can make this 6-6, we're right back in the thick of things.
Right, 6 will be a huge recovery for Magic if they can get it there. Lost the pistol, lost the force buy. We're down and out. First 5 rounds. Mid's been going pretty well for Gentlemates. I would be surprised if they changed their approach too much. It was a bit of a counter there to the player getting towards vent, but the boost has been leveraged well.
Go A. They're not playing A. Like,
That is true.
I really think there's something there.
Vent this time, so that freedom exists later on. Maybe gonna do some work. Alex has been a victim of this one a couple of times.
It really intrigues me that they don't play anyone A.
Yeah, I guess that you got Highway giving you a fair bit of control, and it's a lot easier to retake than B.
Oh,
Yeah.
they got to retake it now.
Wonderful smoke. Tenzi wants to play around it. And they've scaled in happily. Bomb goes down. Speed 80 was the low HP player. He goes down. Tenzi needs to be careful. They're spamming the edge of this so that he can't progress. But now he just charges on out. He gets punished for it. A swing through. Nothing's going right for Magic. Yeah, not so easily retakeable, it seems. And maybe it's time for Moon to start A instead of B.
I don't know. It's really silly to me that this is the consistent setup. Like, how do you have no one on the A bomb site? And yes, I understand you're putting a lot of pressure in towards mid, but they're not actually taking middle. They're just dropping nades. I'd understand it more if there was like 3 players in towards middle, scaling, trying to get a fast boost over. But there isn't any of that. It almost feels like they've deliberately done this as an anti-strat to Gentlemates, but it's just not working.
Yeah, I really feel like Moon needs to be part of this A-hold because he has just not been able to have any influence in any of these rounds that have gone A.
Oh, this is quick. This is different out of Gentlemates. This is really fast up towards middles. Fade 8 will be traded. Sasso will find Masvol. Tenzi now wants an opportunity at dealing with middle. He's got them locked in, but yet again, player is just out A. AW covers. That's the benefit of having someone on site. Tenzi has just deleted Sasso on the boost, and they're still aware that there's a player in the corner. This works out a lot better for Magic. Moonlock's in crucial, and out of nowhere, they find a 5th round to take with them on that T side.
Trying to fight up close, and it's going well for the CTs. IBG feeling the pressure, but they're not able to find him. Takes way too long, but then the kills come quick. It's 2 on 2, and it's a disengage from Magic.
Yeah, they saw both, so they're just leaving immediately. Fast sprint through mid. I'll be feeling like they can cut them off at the pass. At least that's what Moon is thinking. What's his timing like for him? Was pretty good. Crucial looked almost not even down yet. A Moon? Oh, had a chance, but fluffs it. And now he runs back away. That's going to draw them further in towards middle. And Moon might die on his own lurk that he originally created. No, he's made it round the corner. Now the bomb gets planted. I'm confused. Everyone's confused. It's still a 2v2.
Yeah, it's a 2v2 and the CTs are so out of position. Yeah, they just realised. No kit either, so can't afford to walk this one. Got to go with pace and Moon in a good position. And a great shot. Crucial into the 1-on-2, and he's not missing too many. Tap on the bomb. Maswell just jiggles to confirm he's not on it. It's going to kill a lot of time off the clock. Second tap. Maswell counts it in his head, jumps around the corner, and comes back to close. So Magic, a necessary pistol, comes through off a well-worked 2vx from Maswell and Moon.
Yeah, I guess. That was so confusing. I really like it from Gentleman though to actually like fall back, because you understand what's going on there. You just think, okay, well, if Moon is trying to take this time in and shoot at us and then run away, like maybe they've gone back in towards B. That's why they reset middle. That's why they went, and especially because Moon have made it round that corner towards truck. So when they peek highway, no one's there. It looks like we're going to just get a lot of set plays out of Magic. Here's the destination. The booster is not going to kill Masval. Instead, he'll find Alex. Rotates are good. Out of Gentlemates. It feels like they're taking way too long to get him towards his sight, although that kill was ridiculous. Mopos will fall. And Davy G is still taking contact for the player on site as well, so Sveda is going to have no idea. Sasso is trying to buy his time, and he might have fumbled it. Oh, dear. Just take the kill, bro.
Oh, no. Oh, he's having a bit of a tough one, but that stings. Well, you quickly want to ride that one off. If Gentlemates, they just have to deal with it. Gonna have a little bit into this round, but this is Magic about to get into the lead after what felt like a really dominant first half from Gentlemates.
Oh, and the molly as well. I mean, T-side very simplistic in nature out of Magic, and to be fair, on a map like Cash, you can get away with a lot of these sort of executes, sort of off spawn, running in, having really good entry pathing. It's working out brilliantly for them. Masval, oh, I was going to say baited in by the crucial runaway, but he still is able to get a double. Savvy G will take a Galil and get out of dodge. Opos needs to leave. Uh-oh. Davy G, is Davy dead?
Felice Davy dead.
Not yet, it's still July.
Magic into the lead. But now the guns come out for Gentlemates. We'll see what the T-side default feels like for Magic. Aggressive from Mopos.
I like it.
Okay, that is spammable.
Oh, Moon's been tagged. He's spammable too. Masval now leaves. Magic, this is the slowest round we've seen from them, all T-side. Flashbang forward to give Mopos a peek. He doesn't see anything. With a minute left, Gentlemates have just got no info.
Rotations are relatively far away as well. A fake out on the util from Masval. He's been given a whole set to throw down. Mopos rewarded from his
Good
spot.
trade.
Quick trade. Now attempting to scale through Sassel in heaven. Loses his life. AW. Two great entries. Should lock in this round.
Yeah, it will. They're not going to go for this whatsoever. The rotates are just too far away, and your money is too much of a premium here. Well, what a brilliant round. Like, there's no info whatsoever being given over. Magic are just waiting, hiding, still holding to see what areas of the map the Gentlemates have taken. It's nothing. So as soon as these smokes come in and the fake, of course you're going to bite down on it. Sassol rotates away, then has to come back after Mopos gets beautifully traded by AW. 9 rounds to the good now on Magic. And they are running away with things here on this T side.
Yeah, Masval just being a nuisance over at door with the spam, throwing the util. I think he threw a molly from back B that landed in vent, which was part of the distraction to make it seem like mid was being taken at the same time. So yeah, it was a really cool little bit of fake util from Masval. Astralis vs FOKUS. That one's also continuing on map 2. 10-6 right now. So Astralis in the lead on their map pick. Potential for a decider there. Yet to be determined here.
Still no warp. Going to be the go here. A lurk smoke at B. It feels weird because Moon is over there with the AWP. So now you've just cut off his sight line. 2 players holding A right now for Gentlemates. Sassol just in the corner, spamming, but not getting the kill. It just invites AW to get that free kill when you start spamming that. So maybe that smoke's all by design.
Yeah, you're not expecting AW to be that aggressive, to be fair, to get on top of the box there. A very bold forward position and a fantastic opener. I need all time in the world to work out where you want to go. Extra rotate comes to B. It's 2 mid, 2 B is the current setup.
Oh, I like this B aggression. Moon's holding. Moon is holding for this aggression. It feels like they want Gentlemates to push forward and get the kills and go B. Instead, Gentlemates are going to boost it in towards the vent. Spade 8 is dropping mid-util right now. They're going to MB anyway.
Yeah, so throwing out... This is the molly he did earlier as well with the fake util. So it's the same util set comes through. The molly forces Mopos out. Very cool.
Though.
The nade does so much damage. They're so low. Are you ready for the second player? Crucial steps in. They need to plant this bomb, and they're losing players. Still, AW able to get into the site. Bomb being planted, desperately going down, and he will get away with it. But now it's all onto Masval. Repositioning towards vent. How did they get this bomb down in time? Moves to the side. It's not planted for him in a safe corner. Here's Alex out in towards heaven. Masval just holds the line in checkers. Needs to get this kill on the cross versus his. It's the second. That's going to be tricky, but WG doesn't have a kit. He has to just win the fight, and he does just about.
I can't believe that. I can't believe that round. How on earth, firstly, have Magic been able to get the bomb down? Secondly, how is it that WG wins that without a kit? If Masval's obviously swung because he thinks that he's just going to stick it and he's got a kit and it's in the corner and it's not planted for him because AW had literally 0 time. But my goodness me. Now look at this. Match prediction winner of stake, best of 3, 1.08.
That was awkward on the door. And that's what his pause is. They're not holding him. They just open it. Moon's found the pick. Now you just go through red to B.
It looks like
Look at this. Charging in.
Oh, this is quick. Surely you smoke CT.
Yeah, that should be
that's a lot of
confirmation.
info.
Time to go. Moon's still in mid. What is Moon up to right now? Trying to cut them off at the pass, but he's missed his chance. Still standing. Being a nuisance. Crucial comes to deal with him, but not before he takes Alex out. Bomb takes its time to get planted, but it's a 3-on-3 and a tricky retake.
But you've got Util, like Crucial, Davy G have both got mollies. There's no Util here for the T side. Smoke's being dribbled forward. Trying to create an avenue. Tenzi on site, but it's AW that will get the kill back first. And now they're just wasting even more time and room. Tenzi at site is Crucial with a drop down. It's simple-esque, but it's effortless from Tenzi. And it's double digits from Magic after a really clever mid-round.
The pause was a little concerning for a moment there when they're fully in. They're under heaven. They just don't want to scale past CT. I don't know why that smoke doesn't come down and immediately bomb planted. Asphalt gets the information and then they go. Moon just being a nuisance, lurking with the AWP as well. The fact that he gets one is all the difference there. What a crazy round from Magic. Sam now in double digits.
Crazy kill out of Crucial, by the way. Just jump down, quick scope, bang, see you later. What's the money like for Gentlemates? I'll be honest, there's so much craziness that's been going on, I cannot remember. I guess we'll see in a sec. Okay, Death's Door. So Magic win this, they put themselves on 12-8.
Faster into A main. Spadehead's got a very forward position and a flashbang. Doesn't quite peek off it.
That's so smart. Davy G has just gone and like fake open and closed the door, and now he's got the smoke and the molly out of Spade 8.
Take a little maneuver. But you got to be careful. Spam. It's left Sassel very low. Still trying to play aggressive here despite the punishes coming through from AW. Is that usual set for mid control? 3 players towards B. It's a gamble stat coming out, and it might be the perfect read.
I mean, Sassol is low. Davy G gets really good info now. He's just cleared A main, doesn't see anything. Molly onto Mopos. He is burning alive and is somehow alive in all of that. Yeah, those nades, surely you're going to finish him off. So there you go. Gamble stack or not, you still got Sassol low. Cool smoke that actually misses CT. 3 players. 15 seconds again as they go to scale, and this time it works out a lot better here for Gentlemates. Alex will get a load of kills. AW pops his head up and will get the frag, but it's Alex that has wasted enough time. Shot out of Masval, but he'll die after it. He's got no money. Neither does the majority of Magic. Gentlemates get away with one.
And they go into the stacked bomb site. The wrong call comes through. You know, they get a nice entry. It's so hard to scaling when there's 2 players on the site itself. A couple extra seconds and Mazal can plant that bomb. Has to be the force buy. It's an AK and pistols. Those gentlemates that now have command of the economy.
And Alex has got command in mid. At least for a moment, that's brilliant. Actually, it should be Gentlemate stepping into the lead, really, shouldn't it? At least from this position. 3v5, no money. Sassol boosted in the vent. Should be no way forward, really. Or Magic. They've got a couple of smokes they could drop. To maybe get them in towards sight. This is going to be tricky, especially because you haven't dropped the waterfall smoke either. WG announces his arrival, but you're still going to deal with Crucial on site. Well, the bomb is on site, but not planted. Which should spell the end of that.
Nothing comes through off the force. Completely flat. Alex, what a hold in middle. Gets 3 in the round. He does that AK as it struggled about. 10 goes 10. Gentlemates will be making this an 11-10 game. They are about to get into the lead. It's a real back and forth. After it felt like Magic were in command of this game. About round 6 or so, they were getting almost every single round. It's quickly flipped on its head, and Gentlemate's actually favored by Stake to take cash with the current state of things.
It just keeps flip-flopping, doesn't it? Looks like it's going to go a third map as well between Astralis and FOKUS. Just going to be a somewhat punchy play out A. Crucial. Not able to find his mark, but it's okay. He then readjusts and is able to find a double. Very clean. Gentlemates 11-10.
Large amount of money kept over with how good these last 2 rounds have been. So they're going to have money for the rest of this half. Wheels for the most part, for the T side. It's been very B focused. Ooh, a counter boost. Fade 8. Surely comes with possibility, and it's Moon that comes back to deal with it.
Good catch. Also, whoa, hang on. Savvy G is just in A main, just sprinting forward. That's pretty absurd. He's ready for the squeaky door, but Masval isn't ready to open it just yet. Smokes fly forward in towards middle. Opos can't really do a whole lot, but it is Crucial that rotates away. I don't know what's been commed, but they're assuming that it's going to be B. No one's here. Opos should be getting the Svade right about now. That should be a go signal to go into A if you're Magic.
Yeah, they're going to get that bomb down. Bomb site in full control. You do have the slag from AW. He cannot go down to Moppos. This fight determines this round, and oh no!
Oh dear. That is not what you want.
You've lost that backstab. You just have to rely on these players on site without utility. Time is going to be good for them. It's a very heavy retake in from CT. The clock is ticking on down. They need to get onto this site and defuse the bomb. Maybe it can be okay. They're taking their time with it, but the kills need to come through. Still a player on site, still a player to deal with. And I think there's time for Moppos. Tenzi can't quite keep them at bay. It's 12 for Gentlemates.
It's AW with the quick switch at probably the worst time ever. How on earth does that timing come in the way that it does? That is an absolute nightmare. And one that Gentlemates are more than happy to relive, but for one of Magic, well, they absolutely should not. That is a disaster, an absolute disaster from Magic. They had the right read. They had the right play. They rotated everyone over towards that B bomb site, and they still lose the retake.
There's
That's
just
crazy.
no reason to swap the left-right there. It's just the habit of AWs that ends up costing him.
They even had the opener. They even killed the boost.
Everything they wanted. A 4v4 with the bomb down and a powerful lurk position, but it's undone.
Fair play Mopos to go and gut that out, to walk that deep. And then he just leaves, resets. Lovely work. Magic trying to get map control, and they walk straight into Alex again. I think this is it. I can't see a world in which they try and come back into this. Heaven player spotted and dealt with. All right. Maybe not. Maybe it isn't all said and done just yet. Bomb will go down. But Mopos and Crucial. Oh, that's a way back in.
Yeah, with Masvel and Tenzi low, this is actually very scary, and there's so much money for Gentlemates. There's no reason for them not to go for this. Finding Fight's the tricky part. Moon spotted, and best Crucial. It's on the Mopos to give it a go. Hold up. Oh, I thought maybe it's just going to charge into sight and smoke defuse, but planted open anyway. Magic, keep it going. Can they force OT?
Let's see. I mean, Gentlemen have got all the money in the world. Like, that's not going to be an issue. I really thought it was just all said and done there. Awesome A-rap. Rush. Rap. Both of the words all combined at once. And Moon will catch Alex. Oh dear. That's an opening that Gentlemates weren't ready for.
So early as well. Crucial going patrolling AW. Keep this gun in your right hand, my friend. Gets his kill. Two opening frags, but Crucial does get that frag back. Now you know where the AWP is.
Oh, David just needs to live. Spade 8 starts taking some shots. We'll see the player up heaven in Tenzi. Can at least plant. There's a lot of U2. I like this out of Davy G. And the molly has actually prevented them from having decent space. Davy G tries to take these advanced fights. Spade 8 with a break on the smoke. These players are just taking so much damage. And Crucial knows that there's a player up heaven. Sasa will try and escalate that situation, but he gets tagged as a consequence. They haven't got time for this. These are really nice setups being employed here from Magic, as it feels like they're gonna force overtime. Every kill brings them one moment closer, and they will do it. We need more rounds.
What a little worm. Spade 8 just tucking into the corner. Everyone's hyper-focused on trying to remove him. But he's got the coverage on the ladder climb. And then he provides 2 kills in the post plant, despite them knowing he's there, because they try and focus elsewhere. Absolutely love it. And great opening picks, both from Moon, who gets the first, and then AW, who doesn't get caught out on his hold at B. AWP gets confirmed, and the signal to go. Clean sheet. 12-12.
Sassol now with the AWP. 6 kills is Sassol. Not good enough.
WG is deep in main, but they know all about this. Has allowed him just to keep Magic at bay for some time. Okay. Double smoke in mid. That's not ideal. AW gets caught by that AWP.
There we go. Big impact. Svede is working an angle. Crucial's holding, but Davy G falls. And now Crucial is going to start to feel the pressure. Door swings open. That's awesome out of Crucial. A double kill, a right click of the incendiary. Giving him a little bit of space to work, but now the incendiary goes back the other way. He misses his mark on Moon and on Tenzi. 2v3. Bomb can go down. This is now starting to get really stressful. Remember, Sassol's got another AWP.
Tenzi on the line with Moon. They're just waiting for this cross out. Missed shot, but the AK doesn't actually find his mark. He waits for the swing. Moon gets the no-scope. But needs to find 2 more kills. The sidearm comes out, and he's only got the Glock. Crucial's hold on A is superb. From top of default, he is not concerned about that swing out from A main. He hyper-focuses, ready for that lurk up highway, and hits the most insane shot on the player at door. Great work from Gentlemates to get the first round of OT.
This second shot, I don't even see it. I mean, Moon hits a no-scope in all of this as well. He swings with the pistol because his AK player has said that one guy's low. I guarantee that's what's happened. Or if he had a Tech 9. Could have been a different story. Instead, it is Gentlemates that will get the first round here in OT. And in a map that has been largely dominated by T-sides. We're going to need to see a little bit more out of Magic. Crucial is now going on an adventure. Swinging with the AWP. Mazfal has been here basically every round. But he knows he can't swing.
Crucial's not going to move past this position. And neither will Mazfal. Oh, Maroon gets the open up. Sassol falls. And Crucial actually begins to move forward. Oh, this could be to his detriment. He is looking like he wants to clear, but he doesn't go deep in. So Mazfal, nice little jiggle. Keep control of the space. Crucial falls back, and it's a stack on B.
Issue you've got is there's just no mid control. So you are a little bit paranoid about that. If you're Crucial, you got to be thinking at any moment someone's going to walk in. He needs help. He needs help quite badly. 35 seconds.
That's not their smokes, Fede. That's one of your missed smokes. That was meant to go, I think, to heaven on B. Oh, Crucial. What have you got? 24 seconds. The committing towards A. It has to be Crucial the entire way. Fires up his AWP. A step out, not seeing this player highway this time, and they begin to scale forward.
Oh, this is devious.
Around the
Surely
smoke.
got to be ready for him.
And they are. Spade gets Davy G as well. It'll be at least one on this T side. AW confirms it.
Yeah, much better round. A much more, I think, like precise discipline of what's trying to be accomplished here for Magic. The fact that Mazfal was just continuously in towards the squeaky door. Moon goes and deals with Sassol. Crucial just gets put in a box where he just has to swing and hope he can get a quick scope through a smoke. That's never a position you want to be in as a primary AWPer. 27 kills deep, though. It is Crucial. Having a blinder, top of the server. Magic. Oh, this is really quick. It's just a fast gambit, potentially, in towards A main. Or the utility being dropped forward. Crucial is up heaven, but they're all somewhat underneath him. Davy G on the corner. Crucial will find Stayday and another before he gets taken down. You still don't know about Davy G, but Tenzi will clear him. And now the AW Lurk will actually find success. This is looking a lot better. Although I say that, Sassel's now found Moon. There's a molly on Tenzi. This is such a mess now.
Yeah, AW, he's done for. It's all Tenzi. He got the openers in this round. Needs to get the next two. He's out this 1v2. A wide swing, a fight, and it doesn't go his way. Disastrous for Magic. The Gentlemates take 2 on the CT side. Moon, how does he lose that duel? Not ready for Sassol's peak.
Fair play Sassol, because he's had half of his kills in the entirety of regulation in this one half of overtime. How did Crucial get the second shot? Oh, lovely. Yeah, Moon just missed. 14 for Gentlemates. 2 rounds on the CT side? Surely that's enough.
You think so? Although Magic do have a good resurgence towards the end of regulation in CT. So I wouldn't count them out. Bit of spam. Both sides. Nothing really connecting.
I don't know if it is spammable.
Traces are going through. I saw some CT ones go through. AW's in the vent. We saw Magical mollying this a lot, less so for Gentlemates.
Well timed incendiary. But Alex still wants to go up there. Are you going to put a nade on this? That would hurt.
Yeah, it's not even molly. Okay. Nice spell. 1 HP. Are they going to commit to deal with these players? The 2 low players in mid. They're actually going to get away with their lives. You're moving in here. Moon's here on B. AW still in the vent. Never budged.
Oh no, now they know he's there though. AW has full blinded himself. Drops an incendiary. I guess he's delaying. And now he can hide in the corner. Maybe this is fine in a weird way. 18 seconds. Everyone is now here. Another nade. Moon is going to do enough. AW still not known. It feels like he was throwing escape utility. 10 seconds to get in towards this site. Moon is missing shots and finally hits a ridiculous no-scope. What on earth is that from Moon? Magic are doing enough. They deny so much time and Gentlemates can't get in the site.
All that utility held. Moon blocks with the smoke and AW, it looks insane, this dropout. But it's because that smoke's down. He can drop the flash, get out, and just tuck into the corner. The clock is ticking so that you know he's calling over it. 20 seconds left. 15 seconds. And then Moon hits the no-scope that drops the bomb, wins the round. The rest of his teammates swarm the site. We are tied up 14-14. Gentlemates take their 1 timeout of this OT. Moon is going blow for blow with the output of Crucial. WG's got a spawn to take with this up.
Oh, and he missed. That was close, though. It's Fade 8. That nade doesn't do as much damage as Gentlemates were hoping for. Crazy angle from Moon, by the way. And he might get caught off guard if Mopos opens the door. Tenzi moves into main as well. Oh, there's a real world here. There's a really good time in here, potentially, for Mopos. Obviously, he gives over the audio cue. He does swing open that door. Sassel now searching. Nearly. And actually, to be honest, you failing that boost means you don't get eaten by the nade. So weirdly, that works out favourably.
Since he is now going to block main for this utility throw in the middle, wanted to make sure they weren't faking that to push into him. He was jiggling it for some time. But they're coming back to B. Moon is here. Moon and AW. Two incredibly difficult people to dislodge, and AW takes the double. Crucial wants to try and flush him out. Swaps to the AK to get it done. And might just be able to find AW. Flames preventing that step around the corner. He can't go down there with the bomb. They're going back towards A. 25 seconds. Surely this is all being heard.
I mean, Mopos is now opening the door, nading forwards, and Tenzi might have to just try and get one more kill, and he can't do it. Spade 8 will. That's so important. 10 seconds, trying to cross again. Crucial hits the shot. Maybe this round just isn't over yet. Sure, the players swarm in for Magic, but mates have got the sight. Maybe the crossfire's too much to bear, especially with the player out A main in AW, but Moon's also quite low. A lot of responsibility falls onto Masville. Time ticking. Everyone's got kits. That's not an issue. But finding the frags, especially when Gentlemates aren't peeking, you got to get in towards this site. You got to come straight to them, and Crucial hits your head and rips it right off. Alex now waits in the wings. Jump up from Moon. He's trying to find Crucial. We'll manage it. Alex will swing, and Moon hits another ridiculous shot. Are we serious?
The monster Mirage is thriving on cash. AK, AWP, whatever gun is in his hands, it becomes magic. An outrageous sequence of headshots coming through from over the top. Time was ticking, and it felt like when Crucial got this kill, it was enough. The HP, so low, but Moon, so lightning fast. It's Magic that finds series point.
How on earth has he done that then? Boost up. Oh, crossover. Wait, this is weird. I don't think they know about Masval. Certainly don't know about Masval. Great trade, but Mopos finds one back, and then in the vent. Oh, AW finds a double. Crucial tries to jump down, and he just falls into the spam. 2 versus 3, and it could get a little bit worse. Alex will at least make it onto the site. Sassel with the swing, and Sassel with the punish. 2 versus 2. This isn't done yet.
The Moon still stands. AW is going to progress up highway. Smoked right now. Break just to see if anyone's close by. Flames. Do they upset Sassel? No, he finds a little bit of sanctuary. That's smoke.
I think he knows.
Yeah, he's suspicious of it. Maybe a sound cue was calmed. Now Sassel sets time. Time's running out. This Molly is going to win the round. Yeah, unlucky. This is going double OT. There's no way to defuse this bomb now. It's just not simply possible. 15-15. We keep it going.
AW gets that spam in here. You just think, okay, well, surely that's going to be the round being won here. Trades go back and forth. There's only 2 players left for Gentlemates, but what's the one consistent thing that Magic have got on their CT side? The inability to hold the A-bomb site. 15-15. Spade 8 can't believe it. More rounds required as AW gets out. Guys, come back. We're not done yet. We're not finished.
Clock the killer. A moment to calm the nerves for these 2 teams. It's the CT sides that lock out in OT. A 2-on-3 comes through for Alex and Sassel to keep this one going. Spade 8, I'm sure, not happy with the way he was caught in highway.
They put more players on it in OT as well. Like they had Tenzi taking all of the A main space, but the change up, the push in towards mid, the vent double kill out of AW, you think it's going to be enough. But they aren't able to get it over the line. Gentlemate's now got a chance, now got an opportunity to extend play. By the way, if they don't win this, they're like down to the lower bracket. They're out the series. Magic are looking to do this in 2. It was 13-4 map 1, and now we've got double OT map 2.
Yeah, it's crazy how dominant that first map was. I mean, in AW have kept that intensity across from that. They were the top performers for Magic. 30 and 28 kills from them. Crucial and Mopos on the other side going toe for toe. And it's a fantastic performance from both teams on Cash. For a team that hasn't played it an awful lot, Magic is certainly getting the reps today.
Both times I've played it, it's gone OT. And now we wait. A forced breather in double overtime. With Alex on the keyboard, I'm hoping we're good to go. No, and he's moved away. Svede looks so sad. The other best of 3 has gone to a third map. Astralis able to beat FOKUS 13-11 on Ancient. That game is incredibly close as well.
Yeah, I can't believe it. I think the third map has started over there. Charles on the CT side will be feeling good about that. The A side, the real bane of existence for both these teams.
Yeah, look, I just Magic need to hold it more. Like that's the reality of the situation.
Yeah, can't quite get away with it from Highway every round.
I don't think we can tell you the tech issue, but it's funny.
Yeah, it's one of the more interesting tech issues that I've seen.
I don't think we can tell you the tech issue, but it's funny.
Yeah, it's one of the more interesting tech issues that I've seen. One that's hopefully resolved pretty quickly. What have you thought about Magic's Cash now that we've had a chance to really see it?
I like their T side. I think their CT side is awful, to be honest. I just that like they try and take space incredibly proactively early, and then in the mid round it just feels like they sit back and they don't do anything, and then they play off A, which is just It's so confusing to me. It really is, because if you're playing off A, surely that means you got an extra player to go over towards B. But then the B hold is completely fine anyway. Wow, look at that. 6-0 for, I presume, Astralis, because I'll be starting C2.
Yeah. Yeah, 6-0. Looking good for them. That'll be a tough one for FOKUS. Okay, Mopos getting back means we should be hopefully back underway in a moment.
So magic number we want now is 19. Come on, mate. Ready to go? I'd say so.
Winner of this goes straight through to the play-in, which is a single elimination bracket for one of those two spots. At the main event, loser goes down to the decider match to play on Friday. That'll be against one of Walczaki and 3D Max. As we have Group C getting rounded out. Group B, what's going on over on the B stream? Winner of that will play HOTU for the same privilege going through to the play-in. Tomorrow we'll be kicking off Group A and Group D. So where teams like Aurora, NIP, 100 Thieves, K27, Nemesis all lie in wait. And a few teams that could be cheeky. Yes. A lot of debuts.
What's cheeky, sorry?
Just some of the other teams. You know, Echo have surprised me a few times. UK Tigers just had a pretty close series versus Mal's. Infinite now have Vault playing for them.
Yeah, that's weird, but also quite cool at the same time. I like that lineup. I like Infinite quite a lot. I think that would be cool. They've really climbed up the VRS as well. Kriaz, Blitz, Detour, Volt, and Slend. That's like rolling back the Gamer Legion years.
Yeah, actually. I think Nemesis will be a tricky customer for them. They also played against Astralis earlier today. Did fall there, but it was a close series. Here we are, guys. 15-15.
Come on.
That's what we've been waiting for. Double OT.
First to 19. Remember, Gentlemates win this. We've got a third map on our hands. Magic claim this. They go straight through. And Davy G has been spammed down incredibly low. Mopos waiting. This time you've got AW holding down A by himself. And guess what? Hilariously, the one time he's not on B is the one time the Gentlemates are over here. Moon, waiting patiently. This is a nice little setup. He'll take the contact, he'll fall away, and then the rifle invent surely will get a frag.
Is the Molly going to upset this? Oh, seen a little bit, but Molly preventing that swing, but a third one not thrown. So he's found a little window, fires his shot. He is in a little bit of trouble, but the rotations are on their way over. Flashbangs, Moon's cooking. Oh, not great.
Oh,
And it gets worse.
Tenzi is able to get the first and a big dink. Alex is holding as well. And AW, though, has caught Mopos. Now they feel forced to go in towards this B bomb site. And that's the bomb denied by Masval. Drops into checkers. Remember, Sassol incredibly low. But he'll go searching all the way around the world. Gun barrel spotted and claimed. Masval this time making sure that the round should belong to him. AW with the swing. Alex with the instant headshot. And maybe the in-game leader can provide something for Gentle Mates. Not quite. Masval will get the defuse. And Magic, out of nowhere, are able to convert that disadvantageous round.
Sometimes it gets worse, but then it gets better. Synchronicity and simplicity for Masval. A lovely sequence from him. Doesn't overextend to close that one out. Damage done onto Mopos and Daviji early.
Cheeky
player
angle
in
from AW. Yeah, and he was there, cutting off the lurk in the last round, and that's why they went B, and that's how they went into Masval. So important for AW to be there. And I think Alex has recognized, well, okay, if you're going to have this much of a lean over towards the B-bomb site and middle, you might have one player there, sure, but that's not the end of the world. We can trade on to AW. I think that's what they're after here.
Can't believe Moon starts B every round. It's
yeah,
really
that is surprising.
I guess you can just lock it down and it's freed up the others to move about.
There was one round in OT number 1 where he started on A. He didn't find anything. AW needs help. He's letting them walk past. He's letting them all walk past. AW might not even need any help. He's just done it. That's awesome from AW. He'll find the triple. Tenzi will lock it in with Spade A. He let them all walk by.
It's serendipity because I think he wanted to take the fight on the first player, but he'd already kind of crossed in towards Fork. That was the low player. So if he had shot out there, I think he would have been traded by one of the full HP players immediately. But he has to, you know, wait and re-swing onto the player scaling. And then he can finish the job onto the low HP. He keeps it on going for 3. Magic 2 on the CT side. Can they keep it a clean sheet? This has been an extended series. Magic don't want to extend it any further with a third map.
Back-to-back rounds on the CT side already with the room for it to grow even more. Another tech pause. This is just painful. Yeah. I agree, Alex. He needs to find one round on this T side. It's so important. Otherwise, Gentlemates will be, presumably, being knocked down to that lower bracket. Crucial's been playing his heart out. However, he has gone quiet in the last 3 rounds.
It's been
Which sounds horrible.
Bit.
Sounds like a really big criticism, but take a look at his kills when we get back in.
I feel like a lot of his work is done on that CT side with the op, to be fair. Yeah, slowly. I think AW might even be the frag leader after that round. He's had some brilliant holds.
There he is. He's got 32.
Yeah, over 180 up. All right. Magic. 2 up in OT2. Crucial onto the Galil no head armor. That AWP is expensive.
Oh, that's gross. They're just going to smash A. AW's not even here. He's on B this time. Moon starts middle. Tenzi playing off the site. Gentlemate's creeping close. One of their smokes is completely whiffed. In fact, they've got, what, ones? Unless Alex is juggling them on the floor. Yeah, only a couple of smokes to get in.
They're going to get
Boost up. Yeah, they will.
This has to be a retake. Spade 8, though, catches Alex. That was a boost up in mid. Tenzi trying to get something over the edge of the box here. That's why we've seen how powerful this position can be. Spade 8 worked it previously. Flashbang. That's all cleared. Spade 8 knows all the tricks. 2 kills in this round. And now they can just put the pressure on. 2-player advantage, 2 back at quad. You kill for a molly just to force them out. Instead, they're going to have to fight forward. A bait in for Crucial, and it's working well so far. G takes 2. Mopos playing around the corner. Moon misses his shot, but Spade 8's not missing any, and now Crucial reveals himself. But time is running out. Moon sticking the bomb, the swing out. I don't know if he's got it.
He doesn't. Crucial's
done enough.
Terrorists win.
And a 3-on-5 converted for Gentlemates.
They just don't clear quad again. Like they play this double setup so consistently, Gentlemates. Magic have fallen for it now, I think, 3 times in this entire game. They just keep on losing. They keep on not clearing quad. That's a way back, a necessary round here for Gentlemates. In a game that was dictated by T sides. Then OT saw 2 rounds on the CT for both teams. Magic matched it. Can Gentlemates do that again?
Spade has found another opener. High impact from Spade 8. This one just in main. Sana opens the door, then closes it immediately. AW catches Mopos. And look how deep in he is.
That's crazy. Sassol's got that second AWP again, by the way. Boost up 2. For Spade 8, AW is still being quite annoying. Spam back, and AW just knew it was coming, but Alex will still rip his head off. Sassol holding. Smoke comes in deep. Look at this. Gentlemates are now going to re-clear A, potentially. But that means that Sassol's on his own. And he's on his own for a long time.
He's a little worried, isn't he, the way he's playing this. But he's going to get into sight. Tenzi moves around, and that smoke has missed the mark. It's landed mid-sight. But it's kind of made it awkward for Sassol. Moon gets to pick on Crucial. And now second AWP backside noted. Sassol under a lot of pressure. He's had a tough time. Can he save them here? It's his moment. Tucked in back. There's his flank coming in through from behind. Sassol just needs to hold on for long enough for this reinforcements to arrive. He's looking for this kill, but can't find it. Spade 8. And now Alex activates. Attention to be focused. Bomb can be planted. Moon is watching this cross. And Moon hits the shot. It's Magic. Once again, getting to series point, but this time with 2 chances to close.
Yeah, that's the difference. They've actually got chances and opportunities to close this game now. That was a really weird one because I was watching the mini-map whilst Sassol was holding for as long as he was. And Spade 8 was on the boost the entire time. Alex walks underneath him. He goes all the way around in towards A main, then deep flanks. And you think it might be all said and done, but no, Moon happens again. Final timeout being called. At least in this overtime for Gentlemates. They need to win 2 on the spin just to extend play. Well, Magic are going to walk out of here winners of Group C.
Tell you what, they're going to feel like they've earned it after the extended affair that has been this cash.
Absolutely. And they're rushing A. How ironic is this? They might be ending everything here on an A play. An A play that has been working so consistently for Gentlemates. Davigi over the top. We'll find Tenzi. Break on the smoke as well. He's going to reveal Masvolt. Oh dear. They weren't ready for any of this, were they?
What was he looking at? No, this is disastrous. Yeah, sorry, AW. Nothing to be said here. Trade comes from Crucial. One of the two chances has been missed.
Yeah, I'm not really too sure what they were looking at. They did all the smokes and they just sort of assumed that they wouldn't be disrupted. No waterfall smoke either from Magic. Allows the Heaven player to easily get a kill. A fast play did not work. And in fact, none of the fast plays have worked all series for Magic. When it comes to cash, at least. Oh, Crucial has been tagged down so very heavily through spam.
Leaves mid. Magic not revealing too much in this round. Giving Gentlemates anything to work with. Gentlemates have done well to hold on to the bulk of their utility, to be fair.
Yeah, they've done brilliantly. And it looks like Svedek really wants to give this A bomb site a looking, because I think he understands how powerful it is if he can get in towards the post plant. Gentlemates move away. Davigi the only one here. 35 seconds. All the smokes are going to come in. And if they don't stop and they just cross, they should be fine to at least get the bomb plant.
Feels good. Davigi just being a nuisance. Drops his smoke, but are they even going to respect this? They break. Surely just go through, get the control. It's more counter utility being dropped in. Bomb. Moon can plant it. Spade
wow.
steps through, but Alex, quick trade. Accelerating fast. In Heaven, in the smoke, there's an attempt to be nuisance, and two players in quad, sorry. As AW gets Mopos, Crucial trades 3-on-3. It's the same bait setup, and it's two players low.
And there's no molly. But there is a nade. Flashbang in towards main. Moon still hits the shot anyway. And now you've got to know about your own tricks, or maybe you can't even get a chance to find out. Crucial gets overwhelmed by Moon, and Magic will do it. They go the whole 9 yards. It is a speed run on Mirage. It is a marathon on Cash. But they're able to win out Group C here and immediately progress through to the play-ins.
The favourites coming into it in this group, but put through their pace